Hello and welcome to Falcon 5's development video number 1. This is the debug mode of the game's current state. In debug mode, you can see the system that is used to display and perform code on the platforms or objects that are on screen and in the immediate vicinity of the player. As you can see, the level is divided into sectors. The sectors activate and deactivate depending on where the character is in relation to the level. At all times, only 9 sectors on the entire level are active. Each obstacle in the entire level is first checked to see if it is in one of the active sectors. If it is, that obstacle is then checked to see if it is on screen. If it is on screen, then we determine if it is within the blue box surrounding the player, which is the player's bubble. Objects that are within this box, denoted by green squares, are the only obstacles that are actually tested for collision with the player. This method ensures that only the minimum number of blocks are checked for collision detection at any given moment. This method will be used on all characters and objects that require collision detection in the game. As you can see, obstacles are either yellow or red. During the loading of the level, each obstacle checks to its immediate left, right, top, and bottom. If there are other obstacles in each of these places, that obstacle is on the inside of other obstacles, and the obstacle's ability to collide with other things, its solid property, is disabled. Nothing will be able to collide with the object on account of the obstacle surrounding it, so there is no reason to check for collision at any point in time with the obstacles in red. This will decrease unnecessary collision detection in the game. This is the game with debug mode disabled, with actual bitmaps drawn for each object. The level itself is a tile map made with either 1s or 0s, where 0 denotes empty space in the level, and a 1 denotes a solid 16 by 16 block. This is the game with debug mode disabled and with code that fixes the blocks that runs once while loading the level. This code determines what corner the block is on by checking each block's left, right, top, and bottom to determine if each block needs to be a corner piece, a top piece, a side piece, etc. Loading the level actually only takes a second or less to run, even while checking each corner of each block. This will make creating levels for the game much easier. Instead of having to carefully place corner pieces in each different sprite for each different type of wall, one will simply place one type of block, and the game will do the boring part for the creator of the level. This will save time and enable the level editing process to focus more on actually creating the level and making it fun for the player, rather than tedious tilesheet hunting. Well, that's what I've got so far. Check my game's development blog at sites.google.com/site/Falcon5dev/. Check that every couple of weeks to see the progress being made in my game. Until next time, thanks for watching.